Hello everyone, my name is Arno Gizens. I'm a ServiceNow developer at ASP, and today I will demonstrate our Azure CMDB connector for ServiceNow. At the agenda of this video, I will first to introduce the application, give some context on CMDB and why they are important. Then I will discuss the architecture of our application. I will also discuss the right audience for the connector, and then I will make a demonstration of it. CMDBs are especially important for ServiceNow because they can be directly linked to your other ServiceNow process. So you can link CMDB CIs with change, with incidents, with discovered vulnerabilities, with risk, and then you can do a lot of reporting targeted on some CIs. You can create service catalog forms that will be used to automate your process, but to do that you need updated CIs, a CMDB that you can trust. That's really important. Else you can't automate and you can't make those reporting. So yeah, CMDB is really the foundation of the other ServiceNow process. Having updated CI is important, but what is really important is the relationship you make either with change records, incident records, but also with other CIs. So when you are making a change on a CI, it's really important to understand what the impact will be on other CIs and what are the criticality of those other CIs. When you have this view of the dependencies, the relationship, you can really improve in terms of risk assessment. What you can also do is help people understand the history of your CI. So if you link all the incidents on the CI, then either a new engineer, either a confirmed engineer in your company can really have the list of incidents, see how they were resolved in the past, and it will improve their decision making. It will improve their troubleshooting. And then a last point that makes CMDB really important nowadays is that it's a strong requirement for most regulation. So if your company has to comply with ISO, DORA, NIS2, and some other, it's quite possible that you will absolutely need an updated CMDB. All right, so the architecture of the connector, of course, Microsoft Azure runs your cloud workloads, and then it will expose their information via various API. ServiceNow will consume those API, pass the payload, store them on a temporary table, and then we will use, and that's quite important, the ServiceNow ETL, so extract, transform, and load tool of ServiceNow, that will allow us to really uniquely identify each CI, preventing the creation of duplicate CI, and then transform the Microsoft Azure input into ServiceNow accepted input on a really standardized way. And then it will load each piece of information at the right place on the ServiceNow CMDB. It will also make and build relationships between CIs. And last but not least, very important, it will track the last discovery date of each CI. So if you remove things in Azure, it will be retired in ServiceNow. Same thing for the relationships that are outdated, they will be removed. What will be discovered by the connector? There you will find your Azure subscriptions, the available data centers on your subscriptions, the available resource group, network, subnets, but we discover, of course, virtual machine, IP address, the web, the function apps, the Kubernetes clusters that you have, the load balancer, database. So we focused on those resources first, but the connector, we plan to continuously develop it and improve it and add more resources with time. The right audience for this connector are companies that do not want or cannot afford the full force ServiceNow product, the item product, but still they need a lightweight product that can dynamically update their CMDB, either because they need to be compliant or for whatever reason discussed on the previous slides. What do you need to make this connector run? Not much, but you will need the ITSM subscription. And why do you need it? It's because it will create the CMDB tables that we're going to use. The rest of the dependencies are discussed on our installation guide, but are all free and official ServiceNow plugins. This Azure CMDB connector is not the first one we made. We built two other connectors. One about Intune, so it will synchronize all the laptops, the mobile device of your company, but also assign those devices to the right users. It will discover the software running on those devices, and it will help with the life cycle of this device. And then we have another connector that is more focused on your infrastructure, that will consume the Red Hat Ansible Automation Platform API. And Ansible Automation Platform can really gather facts on a device and vendor agnostic way. So it can gather facts on Linux system, Windows systems, network device. And then we will fetch all these data and synchronize it into ServiceNow CMDB. Okay, demo time. So if you want to test your connector, you will first need to go in the ServiceNow store, look for the Azure connector or the other connector of ESP, and then you can click on try, and then it will become available on your test instance. So when you click on that button, then you will see an application menu called Azure CMDB Connector on your test instance, and then you can click on Setup to start we have a guided setup that will really help you install the connector. So on this demo, really important, you will see that I have nothing in my CMDB right now, at least nothing discovered by the Azure connector. So we will really do a brand new discovery. Okay, guided setup. We try to make it as easy as possible. It will tell you in advance what you will need to configure the connector. What you will need is an Azure application with the right permission on your Azure subscription. To create this application, I will not show it in this video, but everything is explained in our installation guide that you can find on the store page of the connector. Once this application is created, then you can proceed, get started, and you will need to add the detail of your application in ServiceNow. So everything is detailed here, and what we need to do is to create a new connection and credentials. So you will click right here, and then you don't need to change the connection name, the connection URL, but you will need to add some client ID of the application. So that's what we need here. Yes, it was already filled. Then the secret, and then I need the OAuth token URL. So then I will create and get an OAuth token, and we directly see that everything was correctly introduced. So then I can mark this step as complete. And we will make another test to check if with this OAuth token we can get some Azure data. So here you just need to click on the test button right here, and if you get a 200 code, everything is fine, and you can proceed and go mark as complete. And then the last part, the only thing you need to do is to configure a schedule for the discovery of your Azure instance. I think I think it depends on your environment. I would do something like Orly probably, or anything you'd like. For the purpose of this video, I will just run the discovery here. All right. It will take a few minutes to discover our Azure subscription resource. So by time we will see that the CMDB will start populating. You can see that we get already a subscription. Some data center are popping up. So let's wait for a few, 1 minute, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then we can review all the findings. All right, as we can see, the discovery is now finished. Let's first have a look at the type of resource discovered. So we can see that we have a few data centers right here. Then we discovered one subscription. We discovered a few cloud app server, which are the web app, the function app, so the Azure containers. We have some database. We have a few load balancer. We have public IP address. We have storage accounts, subnets, clusters, load balancer pool, load balancer services, network, cloud management interface, resource group, of course, and a few virtual machines. So we discovered quite a varied data set. I want first to display a bit the relationship, taking the point of view of the data center West Europe, which is the one we are using the most. So if I click on the relationship view, I will filter out a few things. I will filter by CI type. So let's say that we want only the relationship between data center and subscription. And here we can see it, that the relationship is done. But then I want to see a relationship, for example, with my cloud app server, and we can see that they are related to the data center they are hosted on. Same thing for database, virtual machine will be there. So everything hosted on this data center, we will see the relationship. So that's already a good point. Now, if we go back to the CI views, let's have a look a bit about the amount of information and what we can find on the discovered CI. I will start with probably one of the most important, virtual machine. So if we look here, we see that Azure exposed the guest OS name, the specs, of course, and you have the object ID. We put in comments some configurations that do not really fit ServiceNow attributes, so we try to be as complete as possible. And then you can find some relationship. You can get here to get the detailed relationship view, and you have interface. So that's for a virtual machine. You will find similar information everywhere. For app, server, and database, what I find nice is that you have the endpoint. You have the FQDN where you can reach the application right here. Of course, nothing is running there, but there I can already think about some automation workflow you can build. So that's already things interesting. You have the tags that are also synchronized from Azure. On the database, same thing. You have the FQDN to log into the database. You can see it's a NoSQL database, Azure Cosmos. So yes, you get those kind of details, and then you can start building your catalog item. You can start placing your change, configuring CI on your change. You can have history of incidents. You can start documenting vulnerabilities. You can start mapping your application, mapping the risk. So that's that's a bit what I wanted to show, and I hope you enjoyed it.